So we've got the sun on the move here. Now, what does that mean to us?
The sun has changed signs. The sun has gone from the mutable earth sign of Virgo and gone into the cardinal air sign of Libra. And whenever the sun changes signs, that's where your attention over the next 30 days is going to be, and you're going to try to bring things to fruition. The reason this is important is because the last year Jupiter has been in Libra. And so in everybody's chart, somewhere they have tried over the last year to put new starts and to make things happen. And if it hasn't happened by this week, by the next 3 weeks or so, give it up. It's not going to happen. It's that kind of a thing because the energy is complete. So for Libra, the sign that we're in, for Libras, it's about the Libra. It's about the Libra putting their wants and needs first. And normally Libras are the most partner-oriented of all of the signs of the zodiac. They really like to work in a team. They like to work one-on-one with someone. And this time, for at least the next 3 or 4 weeks or so, they want to put their needs at the top of the list, to be a little bit more selfish than they usually are, to get whatever it is that they want. It's a good time in relationships, interpersonal relationships, both personal and professional. For Scorpios, it is time to take a step back. This is the end of their solar year. They are out of energy. They'll have no vitality, no wherewithal, won't feel like getting up out of bed in the morning. And they really need to use this to look over the events of the last year and see what happened and find a way to come to terms with it and then put it in the past behind you. Whatever's in the past, leave it there so you can start fresh when the sun enters their sign in about 4 weeks. For Sagittarians, it is time for them to reach for the brass ring. And it's the type of thing where for the last 2.5 years, Sagittarians have been saying, oh, I want this, I want that, I could do this, I could do that. And the universe is finally going to say, okay, you can have it, but you got to accept the responsibility that goes along with it. And Sagittarians are going to go on that because they're not big fans of responsibility. So they're going to lean on their well-placed friends to help them along. For Capricorns, it's in their 10th house of career and public standing, and they are weighing out some sort of professional decision. Do they stay? Do they go? They've done very well professionally over the last year or so, and they have to decide whether they've plateaued and they want to ride that for 2 years, or if it's time to strike while the iron's hot and get a better job while you already have a good job. It's that kind of thing, and they're weighing that out. And when the scales tip one way or the other, they'll know what the right thing is for them to do. For Aquarians, it's in their 9th house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance, contracts, negotiations, matters of ultimate importance are what Aquarians are going to be dealing with over the next 30 days or so. And to Aquarians everywhere, I say the law's on your side, and when the law's on your side, you need to use it, either directly or indirectly. For Pisces, it's about the money. It's about maximizing an existing resource. It's about getting a really serious state of the finance check. You know exactly where you stand financially, and this is not a matter of doing things to earn more money. This is a matter of capitalizing on things you already have in motion and maximizing existing resources rather than looking for new ones. And also, something new comes to light in about 3 weeks that changes things to them one way or the other. Some new piece of information that changes things, finds a way to heal them, which I think is very cool. For Aries, it's in their 7th house of partners. When the sun opposes your sign, everybody's pointing fingers at you saying, you. And you have to really decide who's your friend and who is not your friend. In the next 30 days, it's really designed to find out who your partners are and aren't, which I think sometimes it's more important to know who they aren't rather than who they are. For Tauruses, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities. And Tauruses have the next 30 days or so to just go full out on something, just to the wall. It's a matter of work and responsibilities. It isn't a glamorous time. It isn't a glorious time. It's just a time of really, really hard work. And Tauruses everywhere need to know if somebody says, can I help? They should say yes, and here's exactly what it is I need you to do.
Are you listening, Pat?
Yeah, me, I'll help. For Geminis, it's in the 5th house of love affairs, children, sports, amusements, pleasures. I think that bodes well for our president who's a Gemini. It's about time he had a little fun in his life because things have not been so fun for him the last 4 weeks or
Very
so.
true.
He's really felt kind of besieged, and it'll be kind of nice to enjoy the role of president for him. And Geminis everywhere are looking for having a good time. They're looking to fall in love and be creative and just have more fun than they have lately. And feel like the pressure's been released. For Cancers, it's in their 4th house of home, and they want to beautify their own home, their own surroundings, their own environment. It's a good time to remodel, refurbish, to put down roots if ever you're going to be a part of a community, to even purchase real estate if you're not planning on living there right away. So it's a good time for Cancers just to solidify their home and their foundations. For Leos, it's about the pace of your life is about to get to warp speed. It is a time where you've got places to go, people to see, things to do, not a lot of time to dawdle, and you're going to have appointments stacked on appointments, stacked on appointments, stacked on appointments. So you have to be really careful to budget your time accordingly, because you won't be able to be in more than one place at the same time.
I heard that.
So that's the challenge with that. But the thing that's good about it is it's very intellectually stimulating.
Good.
And I think that's a cool thing. For Virgos, the last time we're going to talk about, it's about money. It's about making more money. It's about anything that the Virgo can do to increase the amount of money they make, whether it's another job, whether it's looking for a better job, whether it's finding a way to make more money doing what they're already doing. But it's all about money and accounting and finances for the Virgos. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac.
Sounded pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty good all around. I'm kind of happy to be able to say that for a change.
See you next week.
Always a pleasure.